Rendering browsing interface.
Yo, didn't think you guys would beat us.
Sorry to keep you waiting, kittens.
Not at all. We only just got here ourselves. The gang's finally back together.
I honestly wasn't sure whether I should come, but you were kind enough to invite me, so how could I say no?
Well, shall we get this celebration underway? Let the pre-party of the Thor's 220th class reunion begin!
Hot damn. Gotta level with you guys. Today was more of a blast than I ever expected.
That was your first time on campus in a while, so I'm not surprised you got into it. I'm glad I came too.
Well, you're welcome back anytime. Students were happy to see you. So, once things have settled down in Jirai, you're planning to go travel all on your own, right, Crow?
That's the plan. I think I'm a smidge too old for journeys of self-discovery, to be honest. But I wouldn't even be here now if not for Ordine and the rest. It makes me want to find meaning in my life, you know?
Yeah.
Well, make the most of it.
My investigation into the Black Workshop is mostly done, so I'm asking if the professor will let me stay at the Ruhr Institute. Nothing's gonna erase the bad I've put into the world. But that doesn't mean I can't try to put in some good.
I think that's a good idea. Perfect, even.
We're all living through a time of great change for the Empire. For the whole continent, really. The class system we've all accepted as an immutable part of Erebonian life is on its way out the door. That's why I need to talk to Father about what our family can do for the people of Nortia going forward. What about you, Toa? Have you decided whether you're going to leave the branch campus or not?
You knew?
You forget, we four go way back. We figured it out ages ago. That's about the only thing that could be eating at you like this right about now.
We're here if you need friends to talk it through with, Toa. That's what we're here for. To lean on when the going gets tough.
Guys. Alright, you win. You remember how I went around and helped multiple NGOs after graduating? One of those groups helps rebuild areas hit by disaster or war. And they resolve diplomatic disputes as a neutral party. Well, that organization's director got in touch with me recently. They said their goal was to help address the scars the war has left on the world. And they want me to help.
Huh.
I didn't think you'd been asked to help do something that big.
Fits you like a glove, though. Between the Civil War, this last war, and the trade conference, you've shown you're great at desk work, negotiating, and so much more. I can see you really being able to make a difference in a place like that, which must be what they see in you, too.
I feel like they're overestimating me a little, to be honest. While the war might technically be over, we're still very much feeling its effects. It's been 6 months since we all came together to end the Great Twilight, but a great shadow still looms over us.
Yeah, I mean, we were just talking about the hell being raised in Jirai and Northumbria. Crossbell's never not feeling it.
And those who played a part in bringing it about still have atoning to do. Myself included.
And then there are the people scarred by the war.
You know what I think, Toa? I think you have your answer already.
Yeah, maybe I do. I can't deny it's a really important task. I'd likely be able to help the Empire and all of Zumeria far more in this role than if I were just to stay an instructor. Objectively speaking, I'm also sure I could handle the workload involved. Even so,
This takes me back to Thor's. Remember when we were in on those Arcus tests? You were totally bewildered as to why you'd been chosen at first.
Oh. I really was. We were all good friends by that point. But I remember being so confused on why Instructor Sarah picked me. You and Crow were two of the most capable students in our year. George was one of Professor Schmidt's disciples and a highly gifted engineer in his own right. And then there was me, an ordinary girl who just knew my way around organizing files a little better than most.
I don't know. If anyone else said they became student council president in the first year, I wouldn't believe them. That's something you handled like it was nothing, I might add. Even with the Arcus tests thrown into the mix. While on our field studies, you'd prepared the rest of the council for every kind of eventuality without fail. And then you still had the energy to support us by drafting up game plans and guiding us wherever we went.
We would have been up shit creek without those. Sarah was some kind of slave driver on us innocent babes. You made it so we did more than squeak by on those tests. Even made him a fond memory. You're the glue that holds us together, Toa.
You're all gonna make me blush. I was only able to do all of that because I had you. You noticed how anxious I was and gave me a gentle push in the right direction. Having you all at my back gave me the strength to face forward. That's why I was able to handle everything. So much happened during our years at the academy, both good and bad. But no matter how grim things looked, we always got through them by supporting each other. And before I knew it, I'd really come to love Thors. Then there was Class 7. I never could have dreamed when I met everyone that we'd make it through 2 wars together, but here we are.
I doubt anyone could have seen all that's happened coming.
It's been wild beyond belief, yeah. Remember when I died? Fun times.
I know we use humor to cope, but Hades above, that is grim. Oh, you know, you technically never graduated, did you, Crow? Maybe you could enroll at the branch campus when your journey's all over. Finish up your studies.
Seconding that idea. Don't you want to study under Instructor Reen?
Yeah, 'cause I really want to hit those books.
There's a part of me that wishes I could turn back time and go through school all over again. I only enrolled at Thors because I didn't want to run away from the importance of power in the military. But I got more than I ever bargained for during my time there. And I'm still learning so much by teaching at the branch campus. It was the connections we gained from being part of the Thors family that let us overcome the Great Twilight. And I think those connections are just as important as the work I'd be doing as part of the NGO. Carrying the torch of camaraderie and cooperation forward however we can is our duty as the foundation of the world.
Fair enough.
Sounds to me like your course is set then.
Just follow your heart, Toa. It won't lead you astray. If life takes you to a fork in the road and neither road feels right to tread, you forge a third path, all your own. That's how Reen's and how our group have always done it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Angie. Thanks for helping me think this through, you guys.
I just sat here looking pretty.
Give it your best, Toa. We'll always be rooting for you. No matter how far apart we are or how much our paths diverge, that will never change.
Never ever.
Rendering browsing interface.
Three days after the SSS successfully liberated Crossbell, I found myself being the first of my old classmates to see the city in all its newfound freedom. Excuse me, but would you two be Commander Sonia Bells and Vice Commissioner Pierre?
That's correct. Inspector Regnitz, yes? We've been expecting you.
Quite an entourage.
It's a pleasure to meet you both.
We've come on behalf of the Government Accountability Inspectorate. I hope we can count on your cooperation during our visit. Ordinarily, the withdrawal of all Erebonian troops and weaponry from Crossbell should have happened immediately after the war. The IDF's occupation had caused a delay, but now it could finally be executed, and overseeing it was our mission. This critical assignment came directly from my father, a task closely linked with Crossbell's independence to boot. Veteran inspectors in Rhineford were entrusted with watching over Tangram Fortress and the local military factory, while I was assigned to the city itself, and my primary focus would be the tower the defense force had occupied. The SSS only knows how to do it big, don't they? Can't believe they pulled this off. I heard Yuna's still out of school to help them in dealing with the aftermath.
Thank you. I think we have a better handle on what happened here now. So after the SSS charged in,
I remember him from the files related to the SSS. First Division, I think. What was his name again? Never mind. I need to focus on work. Off to the 36th floor, then.
Thanks for waiting. Here's one of our very own dark roast specials.
Thank you. There's no better morning ritual than one that starts with a good cup of coffee. Now I can start work with my best foot forward.
Hey, check out the Imperial.
Oh yeah, a pal of mine in the tower was telling me about having to work with that guy.
Thanks for waiting. Here's one of our very own dark roast specials.
much obliged. Nothing like that first cup of the day.
You're all out of dark roast?
I'm so sorry, sir. I know it's your go-to coffee. Ours is ground with beans imported straight from Orid. But I'm afraid something's happened that's made it impossible to get back in stock. The owner was saying something about crime being afoot.
Wait, what crime is being committed?
Oh, sorry, sir. Listen to me go on.
Not at all. In fact, do go on.
Detective? Well, what he said, our morning's just not the same without your coffee. If you don't mind, could you let us speak to the owner of this establishment?
Suspects apprehended, 0210 hours.
Sorry, thanks for waiting. Here's one of our very own dark roast specials. Boy, I think my jaw about hit the floor when I heard the case had been solved. Thanks to you two, it barely put a dent in business. We owe you one. So, the owner said it's on the house today.
Oh, wow, thank you. Ah, it's dark roast or nothing in the morning.
I love the way you can feel it coursing through your body from the first sip. Can't start my day without it. And speaking of, I have something I'd like to share with you a little later. Are you free for lunch? I know a place with food that goes spectacular with any brew.
Absolutely, I'm free.
Slab of Reminiscence activated.
I perfectly understood the choice I made. For the first time in my life, I made a choice entirely of my own free will. There's no one to cling to anymore, no one to protect me. Such is the path I choose to walk. Who in their right mind would call this clean? Maid! That's right. What am I doing? I need some fresh air.
Very well. All right. What? Here I go.
Why, you...
Here I go! All right!
You arrogant...
What? Here I go! All right!
Why, you...
Very well.
You arrogant...
This is just the beginning!
That's right. All I am now is Cedric, An unjustly proud, no-good fool. I turned my back on my friends, family, and country the moment I chose this path. That's what they've been trying to get through my thick skull this entire time. So I refuse to die like a worthless dog out here. I won't let that happen. It would be an insult to them after all they've done for me.
Huh? Surrendering?
I do believe that's my line. Because if you don't, then I'm going to cut you down where you stand. Now, come at me!
About time.
So you managed to make it here after all. To be honest, I didn't think you'd still be in one piece.
I wouldn't be if I tried to fight them all at once. I'm wise enough to know how to scatter the enemy and slip by them. It's a basic military tactic that I learned at the academy. Now all that's left is defeating you two and I'll have passed. Don't expect me to take it easy on you.
Is it me, or is there something different about you?
You finally found the resolve to face your fate head on. Good. Then I will respond in kind. You shall be tested by the Blitz as the young Miss Order.
Have it your way. Test me as you see fit.
I still don't get the whole flippin' attitude, but fine. You're about to learn that the world is a cold, cruel place. I, Gilbert Stein, Regimental Commander of the 6th Enhanced Jaeger Brigade, shall be your tutor!
We'll see if you can get past us.
Just don't get cocky! You're still new around here!
What? Grant me strength! Carmine Heart! What?
Come on!
Very well.
You're finished!
Very well.
Talisman, Blade!
Very well. Grant me strength! Carmine Heart! Here I go! All right! Very well. Flames, flicker, and roar! Now, gather in my blade! Revelatory Saber!
But how? You're finished!
Curses! So you know how to scrap after all!
Here I go!
Really capable of!
I was sloppy.
Here I go!
Hold on a second! I'm so sorry! Please! Can't... You gotta be...
I won't ever surrender.
We'll see if you can get past us.
Just don't get cocky! You're still new around here!
Very well.
Grant me strength! Carmine Heart!
Very well.
All right!
Here I go!
Talisman! Blade! You're mine!
You're finished!
Very well.
All right! But how? Flames, flicker now! Gather in my blade! Reverie! Saber!
I was sloppy.
Curses! So you know how to scrap after all!
Very well. Very well.
Grant me strength! Carmine Heart!
Very well.
Be capable of! Talisman! Blade! Hold on a second! I'm so... Please!
Very well. Here I go.
All right! You're finished!
Very well. Here I go.
Flames that ignite!
Here I go.
What?
Very well. Very well. Very well.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
This is just the beginning.
Well...
Damn newbie acting like he owns the place.
Oh? Since when has the society's hierarchy been based on seniority? But no need to look so glum. I'll be certain to find a suitable use for you as an enforcer.
I will not stand for this!
Commander?
The battle is over, sir. I think we should accept...
I'm not accepting anything! I will not be walked all over by this dwarf! To my side, Geopash!
So this is your personal aircraft I've heard so much about.
Is it that intimidating? Good. It's going to teach you some respect, newbie! Watch and learn how a real Ouroboros veteran fights!
All right, this has gone on long enough.
Let him have his fun, Gareth.
Are you sure?
Our boy wants to be an enforcer, yeah? Then let him fight his own battles. This is a good chance to see what he can do.
Very well. I'll attend your little class. And once I graduate, I'll show you that I'm done being used. From now on, I'll live life by my terms.
Victory is in the bag! All right! You'll finish!
Grant me strength!
Carmine Heart!
Here I go!
You'll finish!
Here I go! Flames that
ignite!
Very well.
All right!
Here I go!
You'll finish!
Here I go! Flames, flicker now! Gather in my flame! Laboratory! Saber!
What the? This hunger jump was just repaired! You'll finish!
Very well. Very well.
You'll finish!
Very well.
All right!
Here I go.
You think you're being given back? Get a good look! It's about to get real! Not so cute now!
What? Very well. Very well. Here I go.
Grant me strength! Carmine Heart!
Very well.
You'll finish!
Here I go. Here I go! Talisman! Play! What? Very well. Here I go!
You're finished!
Flames, flicker now! Gather in my flame! Reverie! Saber!
Imbecile!
Very well. Very well. Here I go. Flames, flicker now. Gather in my blade. Reverie! Saber!
No! No!
This is just the beginning.
dream!
I shall waver no more.
No! This can't be happening!
Commander.
Not again.
Not bad. See, you can do it if you put your mind to it.
I hope you aren't implying that this was in any way a challenge. My goal is to be an enforcer. Small fry like him won't stand in my way.
Now that's more like it. You should keep fighting like your life depends on it. That's the most fun way to live, if you ask me.
I can't say that sounds very tempting, knowing your twisted sense of fun. But very well, I welcome any challenge. The path I've chosen is in no way righteous, but it is the right path for me. I must learn to walk it and continue forward, even when I'm separated from those who care for me. I've no right to thank any of you, let alone face you and ask for your forgiveness. However, Kurt, Alvin, Olivert, and Reen, I still... I wish you well, Olivert.
Slab of Reminiscence activated.